Hey everybody, welcome to Sheepdog Logic. I'm Sheepdog and this is my channel. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching this video. It ain't gonna be much of a video. I just didn't want y'all having to wait another week or 2 weeks before I put up a video. So I had to put up a video today. Monday I hurt my back. Been down all week. Today's the first time I felt 95% or better. So I have worked on the cab over Sgt Major a little bit today. I got the shock put on today, and I got the steer tire put on today. Had to do a little more work on the air distribution blocks with the fittings, putting that Teflon tape on. I got that all knocked out today. I'll show you that here in a minute. Monday I hurt my back. I had to go down to where my truck's parked down there, you know, Lieutenant Watermelon, the 2005 Freightliner Century. I had to go down there, pick it up, and take it to Freightliner dealership. My wife took me down there. I jumped in my truck, took it to the dealership. We then went from there over to Neil's Truck Parts, where I had to unload 2 core gearboxes to get my core back. Anyway, so while I was unloading them onto a cart for Neil's, I hurt my back, and it was pretty rough there first couple of days. Started to get better. It's pretty good. So I was able to get nothing done. Well, Tuesday I didn't do nothing. Wednesday I unloaded the camper off the pickup truck, the drill sergeant, and unloaded that camper off the truck and drove down to Auburn, Indiana. That was Wednesday, to look at a 1960 D4 Caterpillar dozer. D4C Caterpillar dozer, and I went ahead and purchased it. It's still sitting down there. I brought some parts back. I'll show you that in a minute too. But first, let me show you some pictures of the dozer. Okay, and those are the pictures I got with this camera, and yeah, it's in real good shape. Been sitting in that very spot for 22 years, but it's right next to the guy's house. He was an engineer, and so he took care of it while it sat there. You know, he kept the bushes off of it and all the trees from growing up in it and all that. And anyway, he parked it there in 2000 and took the pony motor off of it because pony motor wasn't running good, so we had to fix that. Pony motor is the little gasoline motor that sits between the driver and the big motor, the diesel motor, and that's what they use to start the diesel motor. Not a starter, but a little motor, little gasoline motor, two-cylinder, I mean, that starts running the coolant through the big motor, warming up the coolant, runs the exhaust through it, warms it up that way too, and then you pull a lever and engage the clutch, and the little motor starts rolling over the big motor. And next thing you know, you got diesel fired up, and now you can use your dozer, shut the gasoline motor off, and you're off and running. The only thing, he guarantees me that the motor runs, the big motor, and the pony motors just needs a needle valve for the float, and he said it'll run no problem. So I got some things I got to put back together, and here, let me show you that now. All right. Here they are. That's the air filter for the pony motor, little gasoline motor. That's the fuel tank for the little pony motor. That's the exhaust for the pony motor. I believe that pulley is for the pony motor, but I'm not 100% sure. That's the side protection of the big motor. That's the protection for the pony motor. And then there's another plate down there. I'm not even sure where that goes. Got a couple other odds and ends too. But anyway, that's what I brought back. I was going to bring the pony motor back, but it's too heavy for me to lift by myself. Something I did on the Sgt Major today. These are coolant lines. There's 2 of them. I took them off the Sgt Major today, and I'll show you right now where I took them from. Explain that to you. Got a plane flying overhead. All right. Right here, one end of the coolant line was going from here all the way back around the motor to the other side and hooked into that fuel warmer that was over there. It used to be over there. I took it off. And then it would come back from there around the motor and back up to here. Right. Oh, come on, camera. Work with me. Right there. Right there. So what I did was take them lines out, right? And then I hooked this point, brought it on down, and hooked it to that point. So they're just feeding each other like they were before. I just took out all that extra line. That's all I did. And as you can see, I got the shock mounted. No problems. It's all done. And I got the steer tire put on. No problems. It's all done. When I was jacking up the cab, some of you may know that I rebuilt this thing, but that thing started leaking. That's no problem because Sheepdog done bought a new one. Yeah, well, let me point out something else real quick while I got you facing this way. We got work coming, and I just want to show you what we're going to start on. And some of y'all haven't seen this cab up ever, and some of you haven't seen it up in a while. So let me, that there is the fuel tank strap. It's the front one, right? It's the front one. I already changed that one back there on both tanks. Now I got to change this one. And I have that whole part goes down and around underneath the tank, but as you can see, it's starting to rot, pull away from the metal. It's bad. It's in bad shape. So I got the parts. I just got to replace them. So we got to take this tank off. All right, that's the next order of business. Take this tank off. And the reason we're doing this side first is simple. I got to mount that on the frame. I've got to move this to this side. I've got to move this to the back side of the battery box. This is the battery box. The reason I'm moving those 2 things is because I got to install those, which are going to replace this. This is coming out of here. And that's coming out of here. So yeah, got a lot of work to do on this side. Plus I got to paint the frame, right? Got to paint that frame all through there, all the way up to the front. I got to install a Davco fuel filter / heater right there. Yep. And then I got the starter, and I got to install a starter over there. I got to install a fuel pump right there. So that'll take care of this side. Not to mention, I got to do parts on this motor, because remember, we got this motor over here. Right? We got that motor right there. All the good parts on that motor coming off and going on this one. So we got to take off a bunch. We got to take this whole thing off here. This is the aftercooler. This whole thing's got to come off. Whole thing. All right. Now I got to take out that thing right there. That's called the cam follower. There's 3 of them. 1, 2, and there's a 3rd one back behind that. So yeah, so this side, whoop, went the wrong way, sorry. So this side needs a lot of work. So we're gonna work on it. We sure are. We got work to do. We got work to do. So I wanted to show you all that. This is my ketchup. Damn, did I show you the? Hold on. Look at there. Got them all taken care of. Had to take each one back out, tape it, put it back in, put the lines back on. It's all done. It's all done. God, it's all done. That wasn't easy work taking that all back out. And that, who knows? Is it going to leak? I don't know. So yeah, so we got more work to do, but I just want to get you guys caught up. Took the whole week off, hurt my back on Monday, been down ever since. Wednesday went and checked on a dozer, bought it. Got to go back down next weekend to get it rolling. It's been sitting in the same spot for 22 years, so I got to get it rolling. Once I get it rolling, then I can send somebody down there to pick it up and bring it here. Once it gets here, start working on that. Got to get it running, but I'm in no hurry with that. You got to understand, Sgt Major's priority. This cab over is priority number one, because this will make money. That dozer won't make money. That dozer's for my property. I got 10 acres, and that dozer's for that 10 acres. I also got to buy an excavator for that 10 acres. So I got time. I might not even work on that dozer. I might work on it enough to get it running. Yeah, I'll probably do that, enough to get it running. I want to hear that motor run, and I'll probably do that. So I'll bring you along for that as well. But until then, or until next time, which will be next weekend, if I may do something on it tomorrow. If I decide to do something on this cab over tomorrow, this Sgt Major, I'll bring you with me, all right? And if not, then I'll bring you down. I'll be down there in Martin. I got to wire in some lights for the Lieutenant Watermelon. So I got work to do on both trucks, and once I start working on them, I'll bring you aboard. So thanks for coming. Appreciate you stopping in. Come again, and we'll talk to you soon. Over and out.